What's up, everybody? It is time for the Esports Exclusive. Eric and Mathos here to break down all the esports around the entire globe, not just this globe, interplanetary globes too. We're going universal, starting off with the H1Z1 Pro League. It's finally here. Everyone's been waiting. It starts on Saturday. 15 teams, 75 players, and they've announced some new scoring that they're going to do that prevents camping. You can't just sit, not fight anyone until the last two and win. They've implemented some new kind of rules.
I dig it, to be fair. I like it a lot conceptually. I don't know in execution how that's going to work out, but basically you get points for kills. And then you get even more points if you kill them with the melee. There's no camping. The emphasis here is move, shoot, win. Instead of with PUBG, where their scoring system is you sit there for 25 minutes, you get points just based on breathing, and then in the last 10 seconds, whoever breathes slightly longer wins. Emphasis is on more activity, shooting people in the face, gunning and going. And considering how many games they're playing, you're counting the blessings that every single time you get to shoot somebody in the face, the games can end quickly, because 25 to 50-minute games, not the best way to play in the tournament overall.
Yeah, and they're playing 2 rounds a week. Each team's going to play 2 rounds. And yeah, you kind of get a multiplier for how many people are left when you're getting these kills. They're like ×2 if you're the top 5 or top 4, whatever it is. So it is interesting that they're adding this unique mechanic to the scoring, and I think it'll only be a positive. I'm very interested to see how this league actually does, because I think most people are expecting it to flop. But maybe it won't.
I am. I hope Michelle Rodriguez isn't, though, because she'll be there live and in color tomorrow doing some kind of hosting duty. I mean,
in Vegas.
Sure, I guess. Like, it's an odd celebrity throw-in, but I guess she's done the Grindhouse stuff, and she's done the Fast and the Furious routines. She is a tough woman who beats people down, and that's the game that she should be playing.
And remember, you can catch it all streaming on Facebook, not on Twitch, exclusively on Facebook. Saturday, H1Z1 Pro League. Rift Rivals 2018, the old EU versus NA. Earlier today, Riot released the new format. It's changed from last year. Last year, it was just double round robin, top teams from each group playing a best of. So 4 out of the 6 teams, you didn't even see them. You don't even see them at all for the entire tournament. This year, they're adding basically, it's a little confusing. I had to read it like 4 or 5 times to figure it out. But it's a single round robin in the group stage, and whichever region does better, they get the advantage in this relay best of 5, they're calling it, where, so say EU does better in the group stage, then they wait for NA to pick their team. So NA says, we're putting out Liquid. And then EU is like, oh, well, you know, we feel like Splice matches up really well against Liquid, so we're going to play them in this best of 5 series. Each team has to play once in the first 3 games, so you're guaranteed to see every team, even if it's a 3-0. It's confusing, man.
It's a bit much. But it's still neat. Unlike last year, where you got to see maybe like 2 guys play total the entire tournament. This time, everybody gets their time to shine. You get yourself some matchups you wouldn't necessarily get otherwise. And it's, you know, who doesn't like a good old-fashioned colonizer versus motherland combination? Guys beating the crap out of each other from Europe, guys beating the crap out of each other from North America once and for all. It's one of those international, you know, friendly rivalries that's been going down that's far less toxic than it probably should be. Nevertheless, it should be actual fun to see some of these new teams build up, or new teams, I should say, new matchups with these teams before. And a hell of a lot more League of Legends than you would have gotten last year in a semi-competitive, gimmicky, yet fun to win kind of format. I don't know, I dig it.
Yeah, I like that, you know, they're trying to do something cool. Again, this is pretty much a meaningless tournament, only for bragging rights, and they shortened it. It's only 3 days, 2 days of group stage, and then just, it's 1 best of 5 on the Sunday, so glad they condensed it down for that. Esports are fully taking over the globe. We are heading to high schools. They're opening a new high school league, the NFHS, and I gotta get what this is actually called correct. It is the National Federation of State High School Associations. That is
wordy mess.
That is a mouthful. But they're adding an esports league to a bunch of different states across America. They're gonna be competing in MOBAs, fighting games, and sports games. That's pretty awesome. I went to high school at the wrong time.
Clearly, so did I. I mean, other than the occasional, Quake match in a computer lab at some point in time. What's really neat here is that we already had esports in college, and now we got ourselves esports in high school. It's taken that top-down sports ethos approach that America's been running since the dawn of time. Looking forward to see where this comes about. It's a state v state championship. It's going to be a big deal. Guys get to play on LAN. It's a lot for a bunch of kids who are like 15 or 16.
Yeah, and I think now, the whole kind of gimmick before was people are antisocial with video games. You're a nerd, you just sit at home. But now, they're doing this kind of stuff. Time for a little clip of the week action, and we're heading back to CSGO. And the call might not be in English, but it doesn't need to be because it is so fantastic.
Dzieje tak, kiedy było wiadomo, że terroryści atakują bombsite dolny, a Wegi skrócił w najgorszym możliwym momencie. Ten zginął bez fraga, a później ratował Lunatic, no i było nawet 2 na 1, a tutaj coś się dzieje. Zobacz, to będzie coś ciekawego. Gritty podsadzka pod niego, no i zobaczmy, gniazdo widoczne, popatrzmy, Gritty, wow! Wow, co to był za boost, no i Gritty zdobyła fraga, zszokowany musiał być Darko.
Teamwork really makes the dream work. You just need 4 guys, jump on top, and you're good to go.
Stack them high, stack them large, baby.
Easy headshot, that's amazing. You wouldn't be expecting that in a game. Make sure you guys are heading to dxracer.com and using the promo code SHOTCALLERS for 15% off all products at dxracer.com. It's basically free money. Who doesn't want free money?
I certainly do.
I certainly want free money. Well, that's all the time for today for the Esports Exclusive on Respawn in 30. My name is Eric Hummel here with Mathos. Thank you guys very much for joining us, and we will see you guys next week.